One thing that really freaks me out is to be in the way. I am somebody who is obsessively efficient, I think. That's what I think about myself. Right? I'm all about beautiful spreadsheets and, moving quickly in traffic. Okay, number one, I figured people would tell me just to move. Like, you're not supposed to be there. Maybe it's illegal. I don't know. Like, whatever sidewalk I'm on, that's just not a thing that you do. Please don't do that. Two, that people would just be mean about it. Like, why are you doing this? And super judgy. Along those lines, I also figured people would say that I was crazy. Ongoing fear that I have. And that they would ignore me / bump into me. Like, if I was really in the way and there were a lot of people coming through, that they would just sort of like put me in danger. So on the first day, I sat outside one of my favorite cafes here in Beverly, and I just sat in like a summer dress. I gave myself 10 minutes because, again, I was just so afraid of people's responses. I ran into a neighbor who was on his way with his beautiful son to grab some coffee. And he's like, "Oh, great, this is so interesting. Is this your next experiment?" So that was really sweet. I only had the gumption to just take a couple photos of myself because I was just so nervous. I mean, maybe you wouldn't be nervous, but hey, try it. Day 2, I was sitting on the same sidewalk, except this time it was for 20 minutes, and I filmed myself. And I had on a pretty standard outfit. This will become relevant later. And I didn't die. And I had several people come up and say hello to me. Like somebody from Green Beverly, who I just talked about bikes with and transportation. Another friend of mine stopped and we had a chat about what I was doing on the ground, and some other nice people. So that was really like a pleasant surprise. Day 3, I decided to put on an outfit. So I put on a pretty white dress and a fascinator and just sat by a different cafe this time, a little bit more in the flow of traffic, like a little bit more in the way. And then halfway through, because it was a warm day, I put up an umbrella, which I just, in my mind, is just a little weird. So just kind of like upping the ante of standing out. And so I was there for like 20 minutes, and it was pretty quiet. Like, nobody really said anything. I said hello to some people. I didn't die. Very important information there. Didn't die. No one stepped on me. Like, no one was mean. Day 4, I put on my banana costume, which you might recall from the 7 Crazy Outfits video. And I went and sat at a different cafe at lunchtime. So there were people outside already there, and I just sat right by them. And again, putting up my camera. Every time I put my camera up, it's like another challenge. Like, what is this lady doing? I'm just waiting for the judgment. Someone actually came over to me and was like, "Oh, I see you move up from the beach to into downtown. You've come a long way." And there were a couple of young women at the cafe that were just laughing and I think enjoying a banana coming to visit. I went to Salem, which is really crowded. There's a pedestrian area, and I sat myself in the thick of it all. And it was, pretty busy that day. And as I sat there, I'm like, wow, this is, incredibly uncomfortable. Like, I'm really in the middle of traffic here, like foot traffic. And twice when I sat there, there were the trolley came up and, honked their horn because they were behind me. And they asked, they had me get out of the way. But they were very nice about it. The woman was like, "I just want you to be safe." I mean, it was a good challenge to have to do that twice, I tell you what. And the fact that no one came and just like ushered me away was what my nervous system needed to know that I was safe. So just to kind of like, I remember watching the clock and like counting the minutes. And I remember, 5 minutes in, it's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have another 15 minutes to go. So it's just a win to even get to the end of that. I then went with the same outfit to a mall. We have a beautiful outdoor mall here, Linfield Market Street. And I sat near our Whole Foods and Anthropology and just, it was like a warm Sunday, so not super, super crowded, but there were enough people. And again, even though there wasn't a lot of interaction, just doing that, like being the weirdo that's just sitting there for no reason, was healthy for me to do. So not much to report on that one, but I did it. It was a different kind of location, and I lived to tell the tale. And instead of just going and sitting, I decided to create signage. I went back to the original cafe and sat there, and I put on my banana outfit to do it. And I was carrying the sign the whole time on the way there. I sat down as a banana in front of that cafe. So you can see, like, from day one, I started off just in a normal outfit, only 10 minutes, right? Day 2, I was like there for longer and I actually filmed it. And now day 7, I was in a banana outfit in the middle of town, filming it and also having a sign. And the sign says Weirdo Therapy, like pointing to the therapeutic benefits of just putting yourself out there as a weirdo in public. And it was great. Like, as I was walking to the cafe with the sign straight up and I'm a banana, what I noticed was people at a restaurant having lunch were like, weirdo therapy, like, what's that? It was already starting conversations. I had so much more interaction this time. I mean, I guess it's not a surprise, but like a couple that stood out, some people just asked me what I was up to, super friendly. Some people were just waving and high-fiving. And this one woman just looked at me in the eye and was like, thank you. I was like, you're welcome. I love that. The big news is I lived to tell the tale around a thing that I thought would be really uncomfortable and bring out rudeness in people, and all that just didn't happen. First of all, it's safe to be in the way. It's safe to take up space, right? Like, no one was coming for me. I was just there. And what a big change that is to realize, like, take up some space, girlfriend. I've always struggled with that. Also, having signage makes a gigantic difference. I mean, people were just like, what? Like, tell me more. Definitely, and this is so obvious, but like, you just don't know it until you actually experience it. So obviously the costumes got more attention. So I realized that people either pass you by or they're super friendly. It's pretty much, that's it. No one was rude. And here's my favorite takeaway. Because now, after the signage thing, I have another idea. I have an idea for another experiment, which includes signs. And I don't think I would have come to that if I had not tried out signage. I was really afraid of even just doing a sign because it's just like, it's too distracting. It's too obnoxious. Like, people are not supposed to go around with signs. Like, I literally have that thought in my head. And now I'm like, oh my God, the signs made it so much more fun. So let's play with that. If you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate you watching till the end. And you know what? I would love to hear your comments around, like, what are you trying that puts you out of your comfort zone? So thank you for joining me. I will see you soon.